everybody on this team trusts Penny the same way that they do with Slovis. So nobody really said anything. The defense just stepped up as we should have in the first half.
Were there any major adjustments at halftime, or was it more just kind of doubling down and executing better on what you originally intended to do?
It was better execution. Like coming into this game, we played in last year. We knew what they were doing. Of course, tempo is one of their strengths, and we just kept executing the plan to the best of our abilities.
What was it like chasing Booker out there?
He's a fast guy. He's definitely a double threat. He's a great player, but we're great players too, you know.
How did that playing against that tempo live up to what you expected of it going into the game?
This is my 4th year playing against a tempo team, so I wouldn't say I'm used to it, but like we prepare all throughout the summer, through all the conditioning phase, so we were ready today. Like if you saw us, we didn't skip a beat. We were just toe to toe with them.
Why do you think you had more success in the second half?
Well, that's a great question. You know, tempo is a double-edged sword. We get tired, but they get tired too, especially being SEC alignment, big, physical, and we were ready. We were conditioned. We just tuned in to find little details and just executed better than the first half.
How frustrating can it be when you're forcing turnovers, when special teams makes big plays and it doesn't result in points, and it's just kind of deadlocked for a little bit? What are you guys saying on the sidelines there? What's the message to the team there when you really can't get points off of those opportunities?
We don't really focus on that. We got turnovers. We give it to the offense. The rest is up to them. We do our job. Since we did it once, we try to do it again. We got one turnover. Let's go out again and get it again. What the offense does is about the offense. What the defense does is about us. So we control what we can control.
Tennessee was 5 for 9 on third downs in the first half, but 1 for 7 in the second half. What changed for you guys to be able to get off the field more in the second half?
As I said, we just executed better. We knew what they were going to do. The D-line stepped up. We played really up to our standard, which I feel like we didn't really do in the first half. We just executed.
Do you feel like this loss really impacts your long-term goals for this season?
Not at all. The main goals are still the main goals. Nothing is swept away for us. We're going to come back tomorrow and just get back on track.
Couple of injuries in your unit throughout the game. What's that say about the depth and those guys stepping up in that second half?
That's what it was said at the beginning of the season. We are such a great D-line because we have a lot of depth. And this will show in the future games.
How can you guys take this chance tonight, the game time, really use it to grow throughout the rest of the season?
As everybody says, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Today was a day where we had to learn. We're going to watch the film tomorrow. We're going to come back and see what we did wrong and fix it for next week.
How did you feel Dayon performed, coming in and filling in more in this game? Like he had a pressure that did force a couple incomplete passes.
He's a great player, and he played up to the D-line room standard. He did really good, just as 6 did, 95, 92, 2, 8, all great players, man. So they really played it hard off, and I thank them before, and I can never thank them enough for that.
Anything final?
Safe to say you guys have a lot of motivation coming into next week now after them, beating you last year, and then with this loss tonight. Are you guys extra hungry now for Western Michigan?
For sure, yeah. Last year was last year, and this year they're gonna feel us.
What did you make of Nick? It seemed like he was really struggling to that ankle that he hurt. What did it say about him, the fact that he stayed out there and played the way he did?
Again, I was with the defense, so I don't really know what happened to him. But he stepped in, led the offense, and kept it going. So, really happy about what he did.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Howard.
Thanks, Oliver.
Thanks, Oliver.